In this video, we will be performing partial differentiation by using chain rule. And we have an equation right here. We have our sub-equations right here. We want to find ds over dx, and our first step is to draw a tree diagram. So, whenever we are given partial differentiation, we want to draw a tree diagram. And to do that, you want to take the derivative of this. So, derivative of s in terms of u du times the derivative of this du in terms of x dx, okay, plus the derivative of this function in terms of v ds dv multiplied by the derivative of this function in terms of x dv dx plus the derivative of this function in terms of w ds dw times the derivative of this function in terms of x dw dx. Now, you want to expand this diagram by using actual values. For example, this function and this function. So you are going to rewrite ds dx equals, now find the derivative of this in terms of u. So to do that, you regard every other constant as zeros and derive normally. So if for this, it would be u times a constant, which if you derive it, it would be a constant. So you have v plus, there's no u over here, so it's gonna be a constant. Derivative of our constant is 0 minus u times a constant. So you would bring the constant out. You would have negative w. Okay, all of this you are going to multiply by the derivative of this function in terms of x, which you would then get 2, plus the derivative of this function in terms of v, so same thing as you would do with u. Take every other variable as constants. You would then have u plus w. Okay, and derivative of this function in terms of x, you have 4. Last but not least, derivative of this function in terms of w, you would then get, this is a 0, this will have derivative of v, and this will have negative u. So v and negative u times derivative of this function in terms of x, you have negative 1. Okay, now you are going to plug in these equations into v, w, and u. So ds over dx equals v 4x minus y plus a negative w, which same thing as minus w, x plus 2y, okay, all of that multiplied by 2, plus u, which is 2x plus 3y, plus w, negative x plus 2y, all of that multiplied by 4. And then I'm going to write the other part here. You have v, which is 4x minus y, minus u, which is 2x plus 3y, all of that times negative 1. Now, what you want to do is you want to evaluate the insides first before you multiply by the outsides. So you have ds over dx. For x minus y, distribute the negative, you will have for x minus y plus x minus 2y. So 4x minus y plus x minus 2y times 2. So this, you are going to simplify it. 4x plus x is 5x, minus y minus 2y is minus 3y. That times 2, you are then going to have 10x minus 15y. So this would be your value for this. So I'm going to write it here. 10x minus 15y. Now, we're going to find this part now. So distribute the plus. You have 2x plus 3y minus x plus 2y. All of that multiplied by 4. So this part, you would then have 2x minus x is 1x, plus 3y plus 2y is 5y. All of that multiplied by 4, you have 4x plus 20y. So right here, 4x plus 20y. Now, going to do the last part. So for distribute the negative, you have negative 2x minus 3y. So you will have 4x minus y minus 2x minus 3y. All of that multiplied by negative 1. Okay, so this part you have 4x minus 2x, which is 2x. Negative y minus 3y is negative 4y. You have 2x minus 4y. No, you will have a negative 2x plus 4y. Okay. Now, write this over here. You are going to then add all of these values together. So we have 10x minus 15y plus 4x plus 20y minus 2x plus 4y. And combine like terms, you have 10x plus 4x minus 2x. 10 plus 4 is 14, minus 2 is 12, so we have 12x. Negative 15y plus 20y minus 4y, no, plus 4y. Negative 15 plus 20 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. You have 9y. So this would be your answer.